Everyone, welcome to another episode of the BlackPearl Attacks, and we are going to show you some more Valk raids at Town Hall 9, and kind of go over more tips in how to do them. I know some of you guys are starting to get to the level 4 Valks, and that makes a big difference here at Town Hall 9. Recently, they did update the spring traps to level 2, and so just so you know, level 2 spring trap will fling off 2 valkeries. So you have to kind of be careful when you are doing these raids. If you rage a valkyrie through the spring traps will not take them. So that's one tip to kind of remember, that as you get to an area where you think there may be some spring traps, rage the valkyries. Remember, spring traps that are paths that aren't between structures or at a wall where the Valks will just walk through them, those likely would not trigger the Valks either. And so when we look at a base like this, again, we are going to... The easiest way to do a Valk raid is to start with a queen walk. And in this base, what we're going to see Jack try to do is, we're going to see Jack try to come over here with his queen, and then start the funnel in over the way. This way the queen will take out all of these structures through here, and then by the time the queen gets into this area, if you can bring the Valks in with the queen, that'll go straight to the town hall with the rage. And again, when you're looking at the Valk army, you're looking at, again, with the queen walk, 4 healers with the queen, around 10 to 12 valkyries, just a handful of wizards and giants to help create the funnels, and your Valkyrie will do the majority of the work. Now, the thing you're going to have to be careful on a base like this is that you don't want the queen to go this way. So you're going to need to make sure you take out that camp as you start this walk. And what we're going to see Jack do is that he will figure out how to take out that camp and make sure that the queen is going to walk this way. And so as the queen starts walking this way, the nice thing about this base is that these camps are out here. And so if you time it right, you can get the Valks moving in there without worrying about taking those out. But you have to make sure you break that wall as the queen starts moving in, so the nearest structures are going to be these. If that happens, then you'll see your Valks move right up here and then right into the middle of the base. Obviously, there is a risk that some of them are going to go that way, but I think that's usually fine if they split at that point in time. And so let's go on ahead and start Jack's raid here. Alright, so notice the giant and the wizard coming in here. The purpose is just to take out that camp to make sure that the queen is going to move into this direction. And so at this point in time, the queen is just taking fire from that one cannon and that archer tower. So you don't have to drop the heal or the rage yet. When that cannon starts targeting her, that's when you drop the rage. When you have 3-point defenses on the queen, you're going to have to make sure that you keep an eye on the health to make sure that she doesn't die too quickly. Now here what you see Jack doing now is, here comes the wall breakers like we talked about to open this up, and the Valks are going to come right into the middle. They're going to ignore those structures because the nearest structures are those. And so that's a great funnel right there. The rage is well placed, so all those troops go through there, and then, like we talked about, they're probably going to go into 2 directions at that point in time, but that's fine. And you see that those healers are going with the Valks there, which is really good. If you can get healers following the Valks, and the way to do that is when the queen is here, you drop the Valks, and then the Valks will take the healers from the queen. And often you want something like that to happen, because as the healers go with the Valks, Valks are going to stay healed for the majority of the raid. And so at this point in time, all of the troops are down, and so it's just a matter of waiting to see exactly what's going to happen. I should say majority of your troops are down. You just got a couple of archers and minions in reserve to help clean up. And with a half dozen Valks and a king going to who will tank for the Valks, it's usually a pretty good sign it's going to end up being a 3-star raid. And then Jack just kind of drops his last remaining troops here to help clean up, and then hit the rage as the king starts to get to. You want to make sure you get that wizard tower before it destroys your Valks, and so a good rage there early to take out that king. I'm sorry, that wizard tower, and then the rest of the buildings go down for a 3-star attack.